Hey guys, Kris Gethin here. In case you don't know who I am the author of several books. I have video series called The Hardcore Video Trainer, The Muscle Building Trainer, 4 Weeks to Shred, and I am the founder of DTP and Caged Muscle Supplements and Kris Gethin Gyms, co-founder. So today I want to talk to you about how to maximize your fat burning and give you a fat burning workout and some tips I hope that you'll be able to find handy that you can apply to any of your programs. So burning fat is easy and losing weight if you know how. Um, People do, obviously various methods, but along the way, sometimes, for short-term gain, they really do screw up their gains. So if you want to maximize fat loss and transform your physique in a matter of days or weeks, the same old resistance training you normally do to gain mass or strength just isn't going to cut it. It really isn't. So by altering your workouts and making them more metabolic, you can drastically increase several key fat burning mechanisms that include increasing calorie burn within the gym, key component to weight loss, increasing calorie burn for up to 48 hours after a session, and improving nutrient partitioning due to GLUT4 receptors within muscle, allowing you to utilize carbohydrates more efficiently into the muscle and not storing fat. And obviously, we want to increase our fat burning hormones such as ephedrine or adrenaline, and increasing the growth hormone factors, which is another potent fat burner. Obviously, we want to decrease muscle glycogen, which can increase the mitochondria function, which is basically that engine that burns cells, such as food for fuel, and AMPK levels, which this is a key enzyme in fat metabolism. So as you can see, this is a perfect storm for anyone trying to drop fat fast. Compared to normal workouts, you can probably double the amount of fat you burn when using various styles of training. Now, if you've followed my DTP training protocol, you'll know it's extremely intense, it's extremely hard, and it really does tax your cardiovascular system. So you do have to be cardiovascular fit, and this is why I do cardiovascular exercise every single day, whether it's off season or not. So remember, when you're dieting, you only have a small window to reduce calories by, and if you take them too slow, or too low I should say, you will lose both muscle and strength. Therefore, once you've dropped your calories by, say, 800, the only other sensible option you have is to increase calorie expenditure. So this is where metabolic workouts such as DTP come in, as they can help you double the calories burnt per session, meaning you don't need to have to spend hours on the treadmill or dieting for weeks on end. Like if you've been following my Snapchats or my socials as of recent, you'll know that I've only been dieting for just over 4 weeks. However, I've dropped a substantial amount of body fat, and my training is intense. So when embarking on a more metabolic fat burning workout, there's a few considerations. Firstly, you should always prioritize your goals. You cannot achieve everything at once. So understand that the goal here is rapid fat loss with muscle mass and strength gain, or at least retention. Trying to optimize all three at once will just end in suboptimal results all round. So for setup, here are a few guidelines you should follow when structuring your DTP workouts. Follow these key guidelines. So high volume to burn more calories, decrease glycogen, and increase fat burning hormones and protect muscle. High frequency, so get more workouts in per week. So 5 days a week I find is optimal. And again, you want to be protecting muscles. So short rest periods to get more total work per session, and increase lactate levels, growth hormone, and other fat burning enzyme hormones such as AMPK. Compound exercises. So isolate movements, yeah, they work great and they can be included, but you're going to burn more calories when you're doing things like your bench or your dumbbell bench, your deadlift, leg press, squats, then, obviously then over like a set of side raises, you're going to burn more calories. So remember, there's a time and place to isolate and overload muscles, but the goal here is to maximize fat loss. High reps. While low rep does work for strength and central nervous system adaptations, 3 to 5 reps isn't going to burn fat like my DTP 10 to 30 to 40 to 50 repetitions. Keep that in mind. We want to combine them all. Multiple muscle groups. As you're doing high volume work, you should spread this out over 1 or 2 or possibly 3 muscle groups, not just one. Sorry, just maybe 2 or 3. So this week you can increase, this way you can increase the fat burning hormones and burn more calories. Plus, 30 sets on chest may not work out so great. So if we're hitting, say, what did I do today? I did chest and shoulders. Yesterday, I did quads, I did calves, and I did abs. So I did 3 muscle groups here. So obviously I'm going to burn a lot more calories doing this. So drop sets, giant sets, supersets, all these advanced techniques can help you cram in more volume, increase more calories burn and fat loss when you pair exercises back to back or with continued sets. And obviously adding in DTP, much like the above, the supersets, giant sets, this type of training is a perfect high rep, highly metabolic fat burning technique to add to your routines. You don't have to do it every single day. You can just throw them in there, So there's no set workouts as such, but mainly you do want to be, adding metabolic work into your programs. And obviously your nutrition has to be key. I am an advocate of meal frequency, minimum of 6 meals. People say, it's fucking bro science. Bullshit. It works. I've been a proven fact of that. As soon as I increase my meal frequency of myself or my clients, they start burning more fat. Increases that metabolic rate. Keep that in mind. So also with supplementation, when it comes to supplementation at the moment, obviously I'm using Clean Burn. I used this on my very first video series, 4 weeks to shred, and then I used it again last year for 9 weeks, and now I'm using it again for this shredding program, and I am burning fat faster than pretty much anybody out there, as far as I know. Find me somebody who's burning fat as fast as I am at the moment. That's, without being overconfident or egotistical. That's why they call me the Transformer. So, I'll add a Clean Burn 3 times a day, about 30 minutes before my workouts, just to make sure. Obviously, I've got my Gymnema Sylvestra to help with the cravings. I have the 50 ECGC of the patented green tea. I have the Capsimax, which is the patented form of the capsicum to increase thermogenesis or increase body core temperature. And I also have carnitine in there in a patented form as well, to make sure that, I'm utilizing, which is a Carnipure, utilizing fats as an energy source within the mitochondria. So keep this in mind when you're trying to burn fat as well. So, have I got any more questions here? Because I've got to eat soon. I'm Hank Marvin. What's the Greg? Like your page. Are you accepting brand ambassador applications? Yes, Holly. If you go over to the Caged Muscle Instagram, and as long as you've got quite a decent following on your Instagram and your Twitter and your Facebook, yes, and you are the right person, we are accepting ambassadors. What should I take during a workout? Hydrocharge. No, you should be taking in-caged during your workout. Immediately before your workout, take pre-caged. During, in-caged. Immediately following, you should be taking re-caged, okay? And I just drink Hydrocharge all day with my glutamine and my branched-chain amino acids. What's the price of Clean Burn? Go to cagemuscle.com and you'll see the price. Do we use Clean Burn and pre-cage together? You can if you want. It doesn't really matter. That's absolutely fine. It's, it hasn't got the stimulating effect of the caffeine or anything. Hey, are there any suitables for squats and deadlifts? I'm going through your muscle building trainer. Substitutes, yeah, leg press, you can do that. Let me see. I have caged muscle glutamine capsules. Is it okay to take the powder out and put in a hydrocharge? Yes, you can. Yeah, no problem. I do the caps quite often when I'm traveling. Can you mix creatine, BCAA, glutamine, and hydrocharge? Yes, you put the creatine, HCl in there, put the cage muscle fermented glutamine and fermented branch chain amino. Can we take creatine with hydrocharge? Yes, I've just answered that. Put the creatine HCl in the hydrocharge. That's what I do. Let me see. How many BCAA caps equal a scoop of powder? Come on, you can work it out. 5 grams. Think about it. If you've got 1.445 grams, you can do the math. Why do some experts say leg extensions are useless? I find them very, well, they're obviously not experts, are they? They're amateurs. Can you suggest me some protein shakes, please? Yes, Recaged by Caged Muscle. There you go. Okay, for some reason your questions have stopped coming up. BCAA or glutamine, both. Fermented glutamine and your micropure or micro-encapsulated branch chain amino acids from Cage Muscle. How to lose fat face? Well, I had a fat face. I've been taking clean burn and I've been following my diet and my training protocol. So there you go. Kris, are you taking clean burn only before lifting or before every meal? No, I take it 3 times a day, spread out, doesn't matter. Can I use milk instead of water? Not if you're on a fat loss diet. Is clenbuterol good? No, it's unhealthy. That's why I've got clean burn. Jeez. What's going on, Kris? Down 3.9% at 6 weeks, taking clean burn. That's awesome, David. Great, glad that it's working for you. Starting 4 weeks to shred Monday, what is the greens mixture you've been doing? I like to take different greens, like Garden of Life is okay. There's one, the one that I've got at the moment, I can't remember the name. I got it from my doctor. You know, it's got 24 different types of antioxidants within it. If you could help, if you work shift patterns, 3 days, 3 nights, how would you adapt those nights? I don't know what you mean. Doesn't matter. As long as you get your training in, doesn't matter. As long as you got your cardio in, doesn't matter. Should you take clean burn and L-carnitine together? No, because clean burn has L-carnitine in it. Do we need to load creatine HCl? No, you don't. If you take... what's the best approach to shredding prior competition? Do you advise 3-cut lump? No, follow my 4 weeks to shred program. I don't do carb cycling. What's the best deal on creatine HCl at the moment? Go to cagemuscle.com and have a look. Thoughts on your Himby? No, I stopped taking that about 5-6 years ago. That's why I've got Recaged. You mentioned creatine and Recaged after workout. Do you use additional creatine? Yes, I do, because I'm 217 pounds. I need more. Recaged and BCAA, yes, you can do that. I add a scoop sometimes. Do you recommend keto diet? Hell no. Look at any of my plans. Read some of my books. Never recommend keto. Should I take creatine HCl out of what I get in the pre and recage? Yes, you should be taking it twice a day on your non-training days, David. No problemo, Gigan. See you in Vegas, brother. Love the gym in Boise called the Mecca. Oh, Deep. Hey, how's it going? You went to the Mecca? You were in Boise or what? What's your opinion on Quest chips? Yeah, it's okay. They're good, but, you know, obviously not when you're on like 4 weeks to shred or anything like that. How do I not look like you? I don't know. That's like me saying, why don't I look like Tiger Woods? Week 2 of 4 weeks to shred, lost 4 pounds so far. Awesome. Would you eat the same amount of calories on rest day as training days? No, I go a little bit slightly slower. Deep, you were in Boise this weekend? No way. What were you doing here, dude? I have thyroid. I've been trying to lose weight. What supplements do you recommend? Basically, the clean burn. Can HCl make you hold water in my love handles? No. If you're taking Caged Muscle, patented creatine HCl, you will not hold any fluid. Hey, when are you opening your gym in New Delhi in India? I'm not opening one in Delhi. Who said I was? Any recommendations when you hit a plateau trying to cut fat, even after a good diet? I don't know, if you're following my program, you shouldn't. When in September are you in Vegas? Thinking about making a trip. I've already posted about this, David. It's on the Saturday morning of the Olympia weekend at 6:30 at City Athletic. I'll be holding a seminar. If you look at my post a few days ago, I posted about it. What do you recommend for love handles? Follow the 4 weeks to shred. You're trying to gain weight, Arsalan. Follow my muscle building trainer. And guys, if you're following any of my programs, follow it 110% exact, except for the 12-week hardcore trainer, because those guys have got BPI supplements in my hardcore video trainer, and I've never ever used BPI supplements or recommended them. So please follow everything exact except for that. Cheers from Reno. Yeah, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, do you post your post-workout shake as one of your 6 meals? Yes. Do you get in meals before your early AM workouts? Yes, I do. Sometimes, though, I just have the recaged if it's really early. So I had recaged this morning. You'll actually see a video of me blending it earlier. Chris, I get your daily emails. Can you send something about endurance training and muscle gain? Yeah, sure, no worries. Morning cardio on empty stomach? Come on, guys. Follow my plans before you ask me all these questions, because if you followed my programs or read my books, you'd know a lot of these answers. Is it okay to take pre-caged on everyday training? Yeah, you're supposed to take it every day of your training. Okay, so if you, a lot of these questions are answered. If you go to cagedmuscle.com, guys, and sign up for my free daily emails and my free daily blogs that I write, I answer a lot of these questions. And if you're not there, please subscribe to my my YouTube as well. I answer a lot of these questions. Just got clean burn, pre-cage, recage, hydrocharge, and creatine HCl, and recage has helped tremendously with my recovery. Thank you, Randall. I'm glad it's working. Came out to attend a co-worker's wedding in Boise. Beautiful. Sadly, was their only weekend. Once again, I'm excited to see you. Man, no way. Man, you should have given me a holler deep. It would have been good to meet up. I was actually, I did meet with a client this weekend, but we could have met up, buddy. But next time, yeah, Vegas. Are you in Mumbai anytime soon? No, I'm going to be in Delhi in November for the FitX there. Just got pre-cage, in-cage, and recage. Used it for the first time today. Absolutely killed chest and didn't want to stop. Great products, man. Thank you, Sid Raman. I appreciate that. When is your next trainer coming out? January 2017. Should I take creatine on non-train days? Yes, you should be taking a caged muscle creatine HCl twice a day on non-training days. I'm eating 6 to 7 meals per day. What meals to take your clean bin? Doesn't matter. You can take it before work, meal 1, meal 3, meal 6. Do you like living in Idaho? Yes, I wouldn't live here otherwise. Chris, your daily newsletters are awesome and your products are the best around. Thank you very much, Ian. I really appreciate that. Glad you're liking the newsletter as well. Thanks for the emails and supplements. Amazing stuff. Thanks for the help. Thank you, Matt. Really appreciate that. Got it. Love to meet you, Chris. When are you coming to Hyderabad? I'm not. I'm coming to Delhi in November for the FitX expo there. Clean burn, pure calf, morning cardio, and breakfast order. Yeah, I would do cardio after breakfast. That's me. Voted for you every day on Cage Muscle. Thank you very much, Randall. I appreciate that. What about CLA? Lots of nutritionists have recommended. No, I don't do that because I have clean burn now. I have clean burn for my fat loss. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. I do have to go eat now, though. It's my meal time. Thank you very much, guys. Peace.